All right, CFM, it is Thursday. Let us get into the workout for today. Slightly different warm-up today. We're gonna start off with an isometric position that has a little bit of movement in it. So 3 rounds through, 1 minute of plank hamstring curls. So from the plank position, the hips stay down, but squeeze your hamstring or squeeze your heel towards your butt. A lot of you guys are gonna feel like, oh, this is gonna make me cramp. And a lot of times cramping is just muscle not being conditioned in that very specific position, okay? So sometimes you just gotta squeeze into it, let it cramp for a second, and then stretch it back out. And the repetition of doing that will help to prevent it in the future. Next one is 3 reps of a forward somersault. We're gonna have the red mats out. You do not need the red mats. If you can tumble softly onto a shoulder and not touch your head to the floor, it's really not that bad on the black floors. However, they are hard. So if you're at all nervous about it, or if you know you're a flopper, then get those red mats out, okay? Last one is some PVC pipe overhead squats. If you would like to do a barbell overhead squat on the later rounds, that is fine, but make sure that you are stretching those shoulders out. Practice those active shoulders when we go into the overhead squat position. Hips down nice and low, keep that bar slightly behind your head and totally centered in the frontal plane, right? When we get into the workout, we're going to be doing front squats, right? So front squats for our strength work should set up at the same height as your back squats, but the front rack position, we walk into the bar, pick it up with our shoulders, not our hands, right? So big importance here is on keeping that bar above the collar line of your t-shirt or right about where your collarbones are, and shrugging my shoulders forward and into the bar to create like a little pocket that that bar can sit on. The elbows must be away from the body, right? If I can't do this with the flexibility in my shoulders, then it is okay, less desirable, but okay to cross my hands over like this when I do my front squats, as long as I'm able to keep my elbows relatively parallel to the ground for the full rep, okay? The workout or the strength work today is 5 sets of 10, so it's some volume on the front squats. Percentage will be dramatically different depending on what your 1 rep max is. And again, keeping with the theme of this week of how hard do you need to go this week, you can really make 5 by 10 front squats challenging if you get up in the like mid 70s for percentages, right? Or you can just dial it back and just do 5 sets of 10 with a little bit of short rest in between, get your heart rate up a little bit, legs burn a little bit, but it doesn't really make you that sore, okay? And that would be down in like the 40-50% range, all right? When we are finished with that, the bars will go away. You will only need a rower and a slam ball, okay? So it is a 15-minute AMRAP. Again, AMRAP is going to be subjective to you today. Like, how hard do you want to work? A lot of times on a workout like this, I'll go into it feeling not the best, and I'll say, I'm just gonna get through a couple rounds. You know, if 5 minutes goes by, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel better. And by the end of it, I'm cranking out the reps as hard as I thought, harder than I thought I would be able to, okay? So a lot of times it's just getting a proper warm up, and you'll move into something that is a little bit more challenging. All right, so it is 10 reps of a slam ball lunge on each side. So I'm picking the slam ball up, and I'm just lunging with the slam ball. And then on that 10th one, I can go right overhead and go right into my slam ball reps for 10, and then hop on the rower for 25 calories for the guys, 20 for the ladies. Repeat at as many times as you can in 15 minutes. And that is our Thursday workout. Hope you guys had a great one, and I'll see you on Friday.